just can't compete with that, and you don't blame them for that.
And is there any, not that I'm really wanting to spend more money,
Yeah.
but is there any benefit to giving new hirees a bonus, like annually, if they stay like 3 years or something like that, so that you don't waste all that upfront time and money for them to just come and train off you and leave in 6 months? Is there any kind of mechanism like that that's ever been thought about?
Well, we tried like longevity raises and things along those lines, but financially, you're kind of strapped and you can't do those things. Law enforcement has a little bit of an advantage because once they send somebody to the academy, they're by KRS, they're kind of locked into that department for, I think, was it 5 years now, so what's up to? But the fire service doesn't have that. It's a free-for-all, and we're struggling.
Yeah, so chief will send them, get them trained, they come back, and they get recruited while they're at the academies.
So if you send them to school, you can't get 1 year out of them, you can't get them to sign a contract or
You
something?
can try to contract it, but you know how that will go.
Okay.
Old water.
Right.
Some of these bigger departments will just pay it. I mean,
Yeah,
that's how bad this environment we've got is, that other municipalities are just taking employees.
We don't even have, we have guys who are being solicited in the academy by the departments. They're sending representatives into the academy itself and basically offering them jobs. They wait till they graduate, wait till their next hiring process, and then they laterally transfer them into the department.
So is the pay better, or is it just the?
It's both, and some places, I'm not gonna say we're the lowest paid because we're not, but compared to say maybe Winchester or Paris, that we are less than them. And that's, if somebody lives in Montgomery County, that's close enough.
What is Hazard retired on at 25 or 20 years?
It's 25 now.
So
What are you asking us for? You got a dollar amount or?
Well, tonight, what we're talking about is that 1%, if the county wouldn't do their 1%, then that would be.
1% of,
It's a
pay
1%
raise.
pay raise, so that's 30,
Okay.
He said 35,000.
35,000,
35,000.
It's about 38.5, I believe, so,
for you, and.
40,000.
And
Right.
on our budget,
So it would increase it annually, or budget annually?
no,
Or is this a one-time?
this is a one-time
one
ask
time
that they're
thing,
asking.
and then, we'll have to take up all your time, and we have to start talking about the contract moving forward, to figure out, how we're gonna handle that when we survive.
So,
it's cheap to me.
yeah, we've got a great fire department, and of course the team at the EMS team that you've got out there, and many of them are cross-trained, and we are lucky in our community. We are, Chief, one of the only fire departments east of Lexington until you get to Ashland full-time. Now I know Moorhead started theirs out, but right.
Still in, Ashland City.
Right, Winchester, yes, past Winchester, but we're just very fortunate to have them, and they're struggling right now, and it's unacceptable in the environment we're in, and I've spoken to the judge about this, that they would not get pay raises this year. So we wanted to find a way to partner with the Montgomery County Fiscal Court to try to give them some extra funds so that their guys can get that 3% raise. Now, you're gonna come up with 1%, we'll pay 1%, and the county government will pay 1%, and then hopefully that'll
So will it be a lump
that'll put
sum?
them, that'll be a lump sum that we give them to try to get them past this tough time. And then, like Chief said, we're gonna come to a point within the next year or so where we've got to sit down and start talking contract with the fire
Are we in a
department.
position to give more than 1%?
Well, they're asking for 1 and the county's committed to 1. So we have an agreement through our fire contract that for equipment purchase, we'll pay half. So we're looking at this request for a pay raise that we'll pay half of what they're asking for. So we're normally the fire contract would be for equipment to share costs with the county, but in this case, we're going to share cost on the asset, which is the employee, to try to just make sure they get a pay raise this year.
So we're only gonna do 1?
The 1%.
That's an action.
And the county has, what the county is committed to, that's what we're gonna commit to also.
Because it really needs to be equal.
It
county,
does,
Yeah.
city.
absolutely.
If we give 2, then the city
Then
should.
the
or
county needs to
should
go
give
get
2.
I mean, I
we
agree
just-
with that, I'm just saying a 3% raise is not a lot of money.
No,
It's
no.
cost, it's a little less than cost of living, but, and that's why when we found out, the judge and I, that they're not getting anything, we said we have to do something. So,
So, And they'll be given this at lump sum, or this will just be
It's
accrued?
just go in the general fund and
Gotcha.
then we'll pay them out the normal pay rate.
So,
What do you need in a motion?
so the motion would be so honor chief's request for 38,500 or 1% of the cost of a pay raise to match what the county has already committed
I'll
to.
make that motion what you just said.
Motion, that sounds good, I hope you got all that. So,
Second.
motion by Helton,
Second. And
second
then-
by King.
And then if the county comes back and says, hey, we'll go 2, then we'll reconsider more.
reconsider,
I think
that's
more is
right.
okay, but I just think the county has to step up too.
Yes, and the county has already voted on what they were gonna get,
Gotcha.
so we'll match that.
I agree, I second.
Second, any further discussion? Poll the members, please.
Barnes.
Aye.
Garrett. Hilton.
Aye.
King.
Aye.
Murphy.
Aye.
Trimble.
Okay, thank you, chief.
Thank you all
Appreciate your
very
leadership.
I'll make sure the guys.
Keep fighting the good fight. Yes, sir, thank you. Item number 6 is the approval of June 18th, 2024 council meeting minutes. I'll give you an opportunity to look those over. We'll need a motion to approve. Councilmember Helton did catch on page 2. We do have one vote that needs to be corrected, which will make that correction.
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Barnes,
Second.
second by King. Any further discussion? Poll the members, please.
Aye.
Barnes.
Aye.
Garrett.
Abstain.
Hilton.
Aye.
King.
Aye.
Murphy.
Aye.
Trimble.
Okay, you've got minutes with that change. Item number 7, June financial reports. These are for your review. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to bring those forward.
I got a question, I just gotta find it.
Yes, sir.
Maybe I didn't have a question. What is it? Can't find it.
Was it on the register or was it?
It was on the register, I
Budget
don't know,
question?
I'll ask later.
Okay. Okay, hearing no further questions, item number 8 is the department head committee reports. So Chief Terry Lander, we'll let you lead tonight.
Good afternoon again.
Chief?
We've, secured 23 sealed indictments on narcotics. We're in the process of rounding them up. We have 6, I think, left. We've, been doing interviews to try to replace who was lost. And we had a few, certified officers come forward. Seems like we've got a good reputation through the police departments. Hopefully we'll be able to complete our roster here shortly. Calls were down a little bit this week. This month we had 566 calls. Last month we had 633. Of those 566, 34 was check on welfare. We only had 79 traffic stops, which is also down. And 11 thefts, 19 suspicious people. And 9 shoplifting, 18 reckless drivers, 6 parking violations, 30. Altogether, we had 39 crashes. 33 of them were non-injury crashes, and 6 of them were hit and runs. And 19 intoxicated individuals, 15 juvenile complaints, 26 loud music. Last month we had 20. The loud music was also included fire. Looking at the daily log sheets, I've only seen 1, maybe 2 fire reports. So they're really quiet. 4th of July last night. We had 12 domestic violences. We escorted 5 funerals. Cleared 7 lots. That's usually Walmart and that over the new pickup youth trying to hang up their late night, break bottles. Still, and 5 burglaries, 13 animal calls, 25 alarms, and only 3 911 deadly calls. Questions? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Chief. And once again, we mentioned it, but what Officer Robbins and Sergeant Price did last weekend was so much appreciated. That positive interaction with the community that happens every day that people don't get to see. So, one, it was great that they did it, but two, it was great that they shared it so the community could see that good that takes place every day.
They saw a large amount of children out there at the forums, so they just went and bought popsicles and handed them out for sale. So I told them we were reimbursing all the popsicles. We want to continue that program.
That sounds great.
Great.
Good,
Thank you,
thanks.
Chief. Director of Public Works, Nathan Boston.
Good evening, you all.
Good evening.
Sweet. We installed a new clock. I don't know if y'all see it. It actually keeps time. Got a light on it.
It's pretty.
So that's done. We finished the sidewalk up on North Sycamore at the Post Clinic and the curves. And we also finished another sidewalk on the airport. We got 2 more to go on there and then we're done with that project. We've been spraying and weeding around downtown for the curbs. I don't know if y'all seen this out. Got the no parking signs up on Mackey, and we put one up there at North Sycamore also, where we put the sidewalks so nobody park on the sidewalk. Had 4 signs destroyed this month, and not one of them is in 33 crashes because nobody was ever called. We hadn't found 2 of them, so we don't know where they're at. Had 38 yards this month, 5 of them we had to clean up, and my stats are 2 possums, 3 squirrels, 3 birds, 3 skunks, and 1 cat. But I don't know if you want to count the cat, because we really don't know if it was a cat. I'm worried, but that's all I have.
No,
Thank you.
Y'all have anything for me?
no, but thank you. And I just do want to point out, as hot as it's been, that team has been out pouring concrete and
Just,
making improvements every single day on the streets of our community. So thank you, Nathan.
Thank you.
Building Inspector Bob Bliss. Hey, Bob.
Again, a pretty quiet month. Board of Adjustment, we had no waivers again, so it was canceled. Planning and zoning, we had, we had talked about some drainage issues that would send to the subdivision. Again, and planning and zoning went through the different areas of the medical cannabis that they're asked us to pick out, which is only what you go with, so that was done. We had a lot of sign applications, bag applications like Starbucks, was like 20 different signs. These checklists changing, there's another 15 signs. Like that said, over at Walker's subdivision there, we only issued 4 permits to start with. And they're starting to bring the 4th one now, so we're getting along pretty good with that builder. Everyone's going pretty good with the issues. Anybody have
anything on when Kroger's gonna start their fuel station?
They still keep asking me about when they can put a sign up. I said, if you look at it, right now it's just an uncut field. I don't, you can put your sign up if you want, but I don't know if it's ready yet. They keep asking about a sign. They're still, they were gonna have a sign with Subway. The fuel sign, Subway, and car wash. Subway back out of that, now they're gonna try to go to a sign with the tractor supply. So that's it.
Okay. Thank you, Bob. Code Enforcement Officer Stephen Tuttle.
Hey, just wanted to talk to you a little bit. We sent out about 38 letters for both the grass and the rubbish that people have in their yards. So I wanted to report that. Then I want to switch gears a little bit and tell you that Court Day is coming good. I know it's hard to talk about Court Day right now, but it's on.